Yeah, and speaking of beautiful, here's a sunset photo from Hollandale, and it's hard to believe this same location actually had some strong storms yesterday afternoon, but indeed they did. And then afterwards, it brought a beautiful sunset to portions of the Delta. So thank you, Joshua, for sending this in. His dog, Winston, also enjoying that view. Look at him right there. He's such a good boy. Please send the rest of those photos into Clay Smith at deltanews.tv. Now taking a look at the national view, a cold front has moved to our south, bringing in cooler and drier air to much of the Delta. Temperatures have now dropped into the mid-60s, even upper 50s into portions of northwestern Mississippi. But notice this cold front hasn't made it as far south as Jackson yet. Nearly 80 degrees this morning, but it's going to continue to push into the Jackson metro area, cooling you down as well. Now waking up in Greenwood, winds are coming out of the north at 13 miles per hour. Humidity continues to drop. Temperatures at 65 degrees. Greenville, you're looking at 63, but notice that humidity has dropped into the 50%. During the overnight, we were at 90% humidity, so it is feeling a lot more refreshing out there as that cold front continues to push off to the south. Clouds are breaking. There was some showers that moved through portions of the northwest Delta last night. Those fizzled out as they moved southbound. And again, we're going to clear out and see plenty of sunshine the rest of today. That cold front going to continue off to the south, but we are going to track some heavy rain across the Louisiana coastline into southern Mississippi. Most of that's going to stay to our south during the overnight hours, but we will see some cloud cover. By tomorrow, that will be gone. The sun returns and high pressure builds in and gradually moves off to the east. But Saturday morning, our next storm system begins to develop out into portions of the southern plains. This is then going to track in our directions as they typically do, and we're going to see that heavy rain spread across Saturday night into early Sunday. And we're going to have to track the potential for some very strong storms Sunday, which is also Easter, especially across southern Mississippi, Alabama, and central Louisiana, but also across the Delta. So this could be a pretty big severe weather day. We're already having a enhanced risk for much of the coast of Mississippi, including the Jackson metro area and the extreme southern Delta, as well as northern Louisiana. This area you see in orange could have some pretty strong tornadoes. Cause quite a bit of damage on the day and Sunday. It looks like everything's starting to add up. So this is something we're going to have to take pretty seriously. And then much of the Delta under that slight risk was already a level 2 out of 5, and that's several days away. So again, we're going to have to track this very closely over the next couple of days. It looks like the timing is going to be Sunday afternoon into the evening hours. And again, for the slight risk, you can expect severe storms possible with damaging winds, hail, and a few tornadoes. But that enhanced orange risk that we just saw over southern Mississippi, we're going to have severe storms likely, so they're more than likely going to occur, and we could also have damaging long track tornadoes. That is going to be a possibility across the southern part of the Magnolia State on Sunday, so something we're going to have to take seriously and watch very closely as we go into Sunday. Now switching gears just a bit to the Yazoo River, we're holding steady under 32 feet, posing no threat to Greenwood. We're looking at a crest at the Mississippi River here in Greenville today at about 54.7 feet before we begin to fall going into next Tuesday. We're also looking at the river gauge at Arkansas City to crest today around 43.5 feet. So that's something to keep in mind as we go about the rest of our day. But temperatures are going to be nice today, high of 72, plenty of sunshine, cooler, less humidity. It is going to be breezy. You probably noticed that if you stepped outside today. Temperatures are going to be in the low 70s along Highway 82, a little bit cooler to the north, a little bit warmer to the south. Yazoo City, Belzona, probably topping out in the mid 70s tonight. Lows dip into the 40s, believe it or not. Clouds are going to be on the increase, but as I mentioned earlier, it looks like all the moisture is going to stay to our south, and as we wake up Friday, there's going to be a chill in the air, so grab that light jacket. It'll be 49 in Indianola, 43 in Batesville, 47 in Carrollton, and 51 in Chula. And for tomorrow, a gorgeous day. It's going to be nice and cool. You might even have to wear a light jacket. Those winds are going to be out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then heading into our 7-day forecast. Again, Saturday into Sunday, especially Sunday, we're going to have to watch that potential for some strong storms. But by next week, cooling down. And we may even get into the 30s Tuesday night, believe it or not.